Welcome to SCHS. Fins up Creek.
Some advice that I would have for teachers in the classroom is to have a steady syllabus that they can stick by.
We believe that's important so your students know what's expected of them and can provide the best work for you.
Another piece of advice I would say is to learn from your past mistakes. You're human, you're bound to make them, so you might as well learn from them.
I would also say set boundaries with your students. Don't get too friendly with them. Make sure they respect you and are able to do your work.
So one piece of advice that I give to teachers for freshmen is to make sure your students have a lot of confidence in themselves. Maybe put some motivational quotes on the wall, or just reassure them after a really hard test that everything's going to be okay. Especially if a teacher is teaching an AP class at freshmen, I would say it's really important to reassure them after that first AP exam that no matter what their score is, that you're really proud of them and that they're going to accomplish so much more in the future.
I would say the teacher's influence and mood does have a big impact on students in the classroom. If you look like you don't want to be there, students will not be motivated to want to do their work.
For teachers, I hope that you may be taking into greater consideration the needs of students individually and pay attention to them more.
I would just say always try to create a comfortable environment for your classroom.
One piece of advice I'd have for teachers is to try to be understanding of your students. Know that they have extracurriculars, clubs. Some may be going through mental health issues and family problems at home. So try to be understanding of if they turn in an assignment an hour late, or if they're absent, then try to email them, check up on them, see if they're doing okay.
I would say don't overwork yourself and make sure you're managing your own mental health, because if you're not there for yourself, you're not going to be there for your students.
I would say be welcoming, because you're already teaching freshmen, they're already nervous, they're in a new environment, so just try to welcome them.
My biggest piece of advice for teachers is to be excited about what you teach. I think one of the biggest things is that teachers often don't show that enthusiasm, and if teachers don't show the enthusiasm, then there's no way that the students will show any enthusiasm. So my biggest advice to teachers is to be excited about what you teach, be invested in your students, and always show the students that you care about what you're teaching so that they can also develop that love for that subject as well.
Thank you, teachers, for all that you do. Welcome back.
I'm done.